There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Jonathan McManus makes his big league debut right after this. Cole Hamels gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, he's good.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Center field, moving under it, Yeager, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Castro is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Digging in, Brian Ramiro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ramiro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
A ball and a strike now. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, James Yeager, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. is a slider that misses below the zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Curveball taken a little high.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Heading after it is Naquin, and they can't run it down. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled away. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 home. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
Number 10.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is popped up. McManus waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Mejia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Bobby Hector. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Bobby Hector.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today.
left fielder.
And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Walter Sohn, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, John Firks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope,
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Strike taken to throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of the lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. William Park is on deck. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Striding into the box, William Park, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. 1-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ramiro has it in his sights. He's got it one away. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
just hung in there on that one. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Royals.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan McManus. And he'll make his Major League debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. McManus had an impressive rise through the minors. He was never viewed as a slam dunk prospect, but since he's molded himself into a guy that this organization really believes in.
Yeah, and all he's done since he put on a uniform is find a way to turn heads with the bat. Bottom line is, if you hit, they will find a place for you in today's game.
The next 0-2. On he pops it up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Standing in, Brian Ramiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Popped him up. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The center fielder,
digging in to try it again. James Yeager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Runners on for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull the trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tommy Pham becomes the first out of the inning. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So two gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Tribe. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
The center fielder, Dave Yeager.
Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1. A ball and two strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now for Kansas City, Christopher Bagley.
Number 24.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Peckler. Will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Alonso.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often.
Leading up for the Royals, the left fielder, Walter Stone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Pitch popped up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Riding in once again, John First.
John First.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. William Park is on deck, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, William Park.
William Park.
On its way is pitch number 75.
1-0.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away. Park, originally from South Korea, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base. So I don't think this is a stretch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sohn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 0-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Soft liner to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there.
Leading up for the Royals.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jonathan McManus. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. This pitch is popped up. Lindor has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. Alonso is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 21.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Ramiro. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. In there, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Weekly hit towards first. Burks is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first base.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up.
Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Son is in pursuit, and oh no, it's off his glove. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. This is foul right side. Ready on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Alonso at second with 2 down. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Risamer Despagne trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Risamer Despagne.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Drilled to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Leading off the inning, James Yeager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So coming to the plate, Christopher Bagley. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
That ball's foul.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Hechtel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. And he popped him up. In comes Naquin, but this will land untouched. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The left fielder, number one, Walter Stone.
In now, Walter Stone. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going, as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Dugout is on fire right now. One home run gets them close, and the next one ties it up. We'll see if the next batter can ride this wave of momentum and get a third one. Hey, stranger things have happened.
The first baseman, number 25, John Burke.
Into the box now, John Burks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Indians.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Rodrigo Raimo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Raimo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Gone to lead off the inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sent on the ground out to second. McManus has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second base.
Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, William Park, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Allen has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty D, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Danny Nowakowski.
First offering on its way. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. The 1-2. A square to Bond, and it's popped up. And a catch is made for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Omar Narvaez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Brian Ramiro. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. James Yeager will be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Yeager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Coulter is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Christopher Bagley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he'll get back in standing. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. LeCastro, the runner at third. Ramiro on at second with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Danny Nowakowski will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Tim LeCastro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.